You walk into a bank at 22. You have $400 in your account. You are wearing a t-shirt and jeans. You wait in line for 14 minutes. The teller is polite. Technically, she processes your transaction. She does not make eye contact for more than 2 seconds. She does not ask your name. She does not smile. You ask about a small personal loan. $2,000. You need to fix your car. Without the car, you cannot get to work. She types something. She looks at the screen. She looks back at you. You don't meet the minimum requirements. You ask what the minimum requirements are. She slides a pamphlet across the counter. You take it. You walk out. The pamphlet goes in the trash on the way to your car, the car that still isn't fixed. This is level 1. The bank does not see you yet. You're 27, $8,000 in checking, $4,000 in savings. You walk into the same bank, different branch, same logo. You wait in line for 8 minutes this time. The teller smiles, asks how you're doing. You ask about a car loan. She doesn't slide a pamphlet this time. She types. She nods. She says you're pre-approved for up to $18,000 at 7.4% interest. You take the loan. You drive home in a used Honda. The bank made $2,800 in interest over 4 years. You paid for the privilege of borrowing your own future money, but you got approved this time. That felt like progress. It wasn't progress. It was just the beginning of the next level. You're 31, $40,000 in investments, $12,000 in savings. You walk into the bank, no line this time. A woman at the front desk sees you walk in. She stands up. She asks if you have an appointment. You say no. She says that's no problem at all and leads you to a desk, not a teller window, a desk with a chair on your side and a nameplate on hers. Her title says Personal Banker. She offers you water. You didn't ask for water. She just offers it. You ask about a home equity line of credit. She pulls up your account. Her face changes slightly. Not dramatically, just slightly. She says you qualify for their preferred customer rate. You didn't know there were different rates for different people. You thought everyone paid the same. They don't. They never did. You're 35, $180,000 in investments, $25,000 in savings. You call the bank this time. You don't even go in. You call and a real person answers in 2 rings. Not a menu, not a hold, not press 1 for English. 2 rings, real person. She knows your name before you say it. She says, "Good morning. Is this about your investment account or your checking?" You pause. You didn't tell her anything yet. She already knows who you are. This is when you start to understand something. The bank was never a building. It was always a mirror. It reflects back exactly what you bring to it. You brought nothing at 22. It showed you nothing. You brought something at 35. Now it's paying attention. You're 40. $420,000 in investments. You don't call the bank anymore. The bank calls you. Not to sell you something. Not a robocall. A real person. With a real name. Who remembers your birthday? He says there's a new wealth management product they're rolling out. Private clients only. He wanted you to hear about it first. You have never been called a private client before. It feels different than you expected. Not exciting, just quiet. Like a door opening that you didn't know existed. You schedule a meeting, not at the branch, at a different office, no teller windows, no line, no pamphlets, just a conference room with your name on a card at the door. Coffee on the table before you sit down. A team of 3 people who work for you now, for free, because you have $420,000, and that number earns them more than your fees ever could. You think about the teller at 22 who wouldn't make eye contact. You don't feel angry. You just understand now she wasn't being rude, she was being efficient. The system trained her to see numbers before people. And your number at 22 was $400. You're 45, $700,000. You have a private banker now, not a personal banker, a private banker. The difference matters. A personal banker works at the branch. A private banker works for you. He answers his personal cell phone when you call. On weekends, he sends you a card on your birthday, handwritten. When you fly somewhere, he can connect you with the bank's concierge service. Airport lounge access, hotel upgrades, things you didn't ask for and don't need but receive anyway. The bank doesn't charge you monthly fees anymore. The bank doesn't charge you ATM fees anymore. The bank doesn't charge you wire transfer fees anymore. All the fees that crushed you at 22, gone. Not because you negotiated, because you crossed a number. And at that number, the rules change. Quietly, without announcement. The fees just disappear one day, like they were never real to begin with.